What's up, guys? My name is Rob G. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about something that I kind of noticed a couple days ago, and I've been paying a lot of attention to this. And today we're going to be talking about picking a niche for your YouTube channel. If you're just starting out here on YouTube, I'm sure this is something that you're going to hear a lot, and you probably already heard it a lot, that you need to pick a niche in order to reach your target audience. And in most cases, this is true, but in some cases, this is not for everybody. Picking a niche is not for everybody. And I'm going to tell you why. When you pick a niche, you pretty much going to specialize in that particular topic. So whatever you're talking about, I'm just sure you're going to do your research and stuff like that. And this is what you're going to specialize in. So when people come to your channel, they're coming to your channel for one particular thing. And so whatever it is that you're picking a niche, this is what they're going to come to your channel for. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because I see a trend of YouTubers here on the platform that the channels are doing pretty well, and some of them are well known, but down the road something happens and they decide that this particular niche that I was doing for the last I don't know how many years, I decided that this is something that I don't want to do anymore. So I'm going to shift my interest to something else, which is okay, because as a human being we learn a lot and we have a lot of interests. We just don't have one interest. At least I don't have one interest. So, and that's why probably sometimes I have a hard time picking a niche, because I like to talk about multiple things here on the channel. So when I say this, I mean that, you really have to know what it is you want to do here when you come to YouTube, and what it is that you want to talk about. Now, whether you know off the top of your head when you first start out here, that's really great, and I'm really happy for you. But some people have a hard time picking a niche, and some people just don't want to stick to a niche, and that's okay. But when you do that, there are consequences that your channel might suffer for that. You may lose subscribers, you may lose views. People may support you for it. It depends on who you are and what your personality is like. So there's two particular YouTubers that I'm going to talk about in this video, and I'm going to let you listen to some of the videos that they have, and you let me know what your opinion is on this and what you think happened to make people change their thoughts and their niches and go a different way. So this video might run into overtime, and the reason why it might run into overtime is because I think this is a great topic to talk about, and I would like to get you guys input on this. So hopefully this will be something that we can kind of learn from when we're first starting out here on YouTube. Okay, so one of the young men I'm talking about here, his name is Ryan Walsh, and this is his YouTube channel. And as you can see, he has 51,000 subscribers here on his channel. All right, he has quite a few videos. And let me see his video. He's been on here since 2019, so he did pretty damn well with his channel, right? So I came across his channel quite a few months ago, and I was kind of watching his channel, and he was pretty good at what he does. He's pretty good. He talks. He must do his research and stuff like that, and he's got the personality. I think he's got the personality. But what I noticed is that a couple of months ago, I came to his channel, and all his videos were gone from the channel. So he took all the videos down here from the channel, and I think he posted maybe 3 or 4 videos, but they were different topics. There wasn't the same topics as these. They were different topics, right? So I'm like, what happened? I don't understand what happened to his channel, right? But I'm gonna just show you one of his videos. Like this video here got over 500,000 views, and this was like a year later. So I'm gonna let you listen to his video, listen to him talk, and then you let me know what you guys think about.
Right in the face, and the only thing that matters is if you get back up and keep going. On this journey, you're gonna fail publicly, and you have to get comfortable with that. But at the end of the day, you'll eventually pick up on what works, and it'll be so satisfying to know that you did make it through all the hard times. It wasn't just given to you. You literally earned this. So these are the 3 first videos that I put on my channel, or at least this current channel. And you can see the first one being how to get your first 1,000 subscribers. I knew that this was a topic that a lot of different creators in my niche were doing, and it was able to get them a lot of views. So I thought I'm going to do the exact same thing.
Now you can see in this video here that he has the personality to present his presentation, what he's talking about. So he really has a presentation, and he has the right personality, and he does pretty well. I mean, it's got over almost 2,000 comments on it, and it's over 500,000 views on it. So he's pretty good. So let's listen to a little more.
Massive flat curve for the first probably 400 days. It wasn't able to get over 500 views in about 400 days. So that's over a year after it was already initially published.
All right, so let me go back to his channel right here real quick, right? And you can see that he was doing pretty well, right? So you can see that he got 500,000 here. He's got 11,000 here, 11,000, 9, 6, 16. He's got some pretty good views. There's 144,000 here, right? Now this video here was posted a year ago. So he hasn't posted nothing on his channel since that. I'm not really sure if maybe he has some personal problems, something like that, but he kind of shifted his niche, and he's just I don't know what happened, right? Okay, so but the next YouTuber that I'm going to be talking about, you know him, and he's another well-known YouTuber, and his name is Brian G. Now I like Brian G a lot, and I like the way he presents himself. He's a very good storyteller. But for some reason, in this particular video, when I seen this video, it kind of hit me that something was really wrong for him to shift his interest, and maybe that's something that he's just trying to work on. But I know Brian has a couple of things going on, but I mean, I just see him like going a different way. He wants to take his channel in another direction, which is okay. So let's listen to Brian in this video, and you guys let me know what you think about him shifting his interest. So let me just turn this on so you can actually hear it.
I gotta tell you, I am pumped up about video, about moving forward and crafting and creating things that excite me. I've been launching this new channel now last summer just as a bit of an experiment.
All right, so what Brian is saying, that he created another channel, and he's been working on that channel for the last 6 months. So he's been trying to build the channel up. I'm not really sure what the channel's about. I'm pretty sure it's about photography, because I think he's trying to shift his interest into photography, which is pretty good. But when you come to think about it, photography and YouTube kind of go together, because us as creators, we're into photography because we record, we take photos, we do a lot of different things with cameras. So these two kind of go together. So I think as a YouTuber, I think not just talking about YouTube in general, I think that he can actually implement that photography and that interest with this channel that he has, because these two go together. It's like rice and beans, man. It just goes together. So let's listen to a little more of Brian G in this video.
Because I was really, quite frankly, burnt out on the topic of YouTube growth. You see, for me, it's about curiosity. It's about creativity.
All right, so in this video, he's saying, what Brian is saying is that he pretty much reached his limits of talking about what's going on here on YouTube and giving out YouTube tips. So he wants to do something different. So let's listen to it just a little more.
It's about moving forward in a direction and just seeing what I can learn and understand, and I love to create. And after a period of time, I exhausted all those things. I was no longer curious about the algorithm. I know how the algorithm works. It's not rocket science. I was no longer trying to figure out the best keywords. I knew them all in my niche. But along the way, as I wanted to learn about the YouTube and growing an audience and brand deals and making money and writing a book about YouTube and speaking on stages and doing all the things, you know what happened? Well, I did all of them, and it's like, well, what do I do now? And I just got to a point right? I got to this point where I'm like, I just don't have that drive. And this happens to so many creators.
All right, so in this video, Brian is saying that this actually happens to a lot of creators. They get kind of burnt out with the topic that they're talking about, and they kind of shift their channels in a different direction, which is okay. But like I said, there could be consequences to that. It might hurt your channel's growth, and other things can happen down the road. So let's listen to a little more of what Brian has to say.
Now, here's the thing. Along the way, with that particular channel, starting from nothing, with a phone, without really any knowledge of cameras or how to move forward, I became really curious about cameras. I became really curious about white balance and picture profiles and depth of field and focus and S-cinetone versus S-log and photography. I was like, well, I've got this camera to shoot video, but what about photos? So I started snapping photos, and that really is how I ended up launching this channel last summer, just to have fun.
All right, so you can see there that he has interests. He has other interests, and he's definitely going to go in a different direction because he created another channel, which is okay. But my thing is this: if you're going to start out here on YouTube, you're going to have to know what it is you want to do here on YouTube. As far as what are the topics that you want to talk about, what are your interests? Because a lot of people have a lot of different interests, and that's okay because we're human and this is what we do. So, try to figure out what it is that you really want to talk about and what you want to present to your audience when you come here on YouTube. Because this can hurt you down the road. It can even make you, you might even walk away from YouTube like Ryan Walsh did. It looks like he walked away from YouTube and he hasn't posted nothing to that channel in about a year. So I hope you found some information in this video of value. Hopefully it'll give you a different perspective on picking a niche for your YouTube channel when you first come out here. Maybe it'll give you a little more time to think about what it is that you want to specialize in and what kind of target audience you're looking for and hoping to achieve. So I hope you found some value in this video. If you did, please support the channel by subscribing. Post your comments below. Let me know if this is something that you think that's a good interest to us, and I would like to know what your input is on it. My name is Rob G, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.